What's up, guys? Jax here. Ugh. Today's rant is about technology. So, I'm here to introduce more unpopular opinions, as you can imagine. Technology. First of all, who invented the internet? Does anybody know? I've heard it started out as a file sharing system for universities, which I'm sure has some truth to it. But honestly, who was the guy that was like, holy shit, we can send shit through the air, to other devices? Who was that guy? I'd like to know, because humans are obsessed with giving people credit for inventing things, okay? You would think there would be a name and a face next to the fucking internet. But no. That being said, computers are a model of the human brain. So the human brain essentially is a computer. It receives and stores information. It keeps us alive. And the computer is our best attempt at mimicking that, recreating that effect. Okay. Modern day technology is vast and unlimited. We have so much incredible potential. We have potential and capability and science to produce clean energy. We have technology to not have to cut down any more trees, to stop polluting our environment, to not have to use plastic for everything. The other day, guys, I was in 7-Eleven and they were selling oranges that had been pre-peeled, okay, in a plastic container for like $4. I couldn't fucking believe it. It's like, really? Nature did that already. Nature made a case for that. And then you took it off and put your case on it. And then charged us money. What the hell? So, yeah. Who buys that shit? Those people are just as responsible, in my opinion. So anyway, technology. Why don't we implement technology to its fullest potential? Why not? Why wouldn't we? Okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's because technology is at odds with the economy. Because technology doesn't create jobs, it removes them. Okay? If we were to manufacture a vehicle, for instance, that did not require, yearly or maintenance, sometimes monthly if it's an older car, then that would put an entire auto repair industry out of business. That's a lot of jobs. It's a lot of businesses. Okay? And then the economy, whatever. The idea that they have perpetuated, that we have been conditioned to think, is that we need to create more jobs, that more jobs are a good thing. More jobs, Here's my vote. Less jobs, or even no jobs, okay? Because a practical implementation of technology to its highest potential could essentially eradicate the necessity for human labor entirely. Imagine that. Imagine if we lived in a world with no jobs, where robots and computers did everything for us, and we were essentially completely and entirely liberated to do whatever the fuck we want. Okay? Most people, when I bring this up, say, well, we don't do that because that would be dumb, because then what would people do? What would people do? People are lazy. People are lazy and stupid. And all they would do is just sit around all day eating bonbons. Okay? And they would just be lazy and get fat. That's the general consensus. That's what they want you to believe. Okay? But if there's no jobs and no necessity for human labor, then there's no economy, which means this is no longer a profit-driven society. Okay? And if we're not a profit-driven society, then what are we? Passion-driven, perhaps? What if from birth, every human being had the opportunity to follow their passion and to fully engage it? Because we're all born with passion, every single one of us, okay? But only a small percentage of us are able to retain that into adulthood. Society is conditioned to lead you astray from your passion, to not support passion or encourage necessarily passion. This is a profit-driven society, and so it cannot be both. You cannot be profit-driven and also passion-driven, okay? The music industry reflects this. Mainstream music is now full of entertainers that have been replacing the artists over time. These people, they might look good and they can dance around a little and lip sync really well, and somebody else writes their music for them even. And they have to have a lot of backup dancers and theatrics at their live shows to make up for the lack of talent, which is directly related to the lack of passion. Passion and talent are very closely related. So, imagine that. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, would be a passion-driven society, would be a truly liberated society. Okay? I hate to break it to you, but this is not a free nation. It's not a free world. Okay? Our planet is known as the prison planet. In some societies, it is said, the prison planet. Because we are stagnating. All right? And that's why you might have noticed that there are some people on this planet that are a little different. They're a little weird. A little weird. I like to call them renegades. But anyway, these people are, there's a lot of different names for them. The chosen ones, the indigo children, the rainbow children, the star seeds, the whatever it is. Okay, people who carry activated genetic code, who are able to access their light body or metaphysical body of information regarding the external world around them as that which is within them. Okay? And so these people are here basically to infiltrate the human collective with Christ consciousness. It's like, imagine, it's like a pressure cooker, this planet, and they're poking holes in it and just kind of letting off steam, letting off steam. So this thing can, it's been floating like way up, it wants to come down to earth. Come on back down, guys. Come on back down to fucking the ground. Something more realistically applicable. So anyway, that's my observation about technology. And, I understand why a lot of you don't sit around and think about this shit, okay? Because it's frustrating. It is. It's sometimes infuriating. And here's the thing. Trust it anyway. Even, looking around and seeing the state of awareness on this planet, and everybody's just kind of following along because they're too busy, being distracted, taking care of their families and paying their bills, so they don't, because these people, you have to work for survival. Are you kidding me? Wow. Yep. So, a truly liberated society, okay? Because here's the thing, all right? A truly liberated society does not have to remark upon its own freedom or declare its freedom to itself every morning at school after the bell rings. Like, what the fuck are we doing, okay? A free nation is too busy experiencing their liberation to sit around and convince themselves that it is so. And also, if freedom is something that we're fighting for, then That right there tells you that we must not, therefore then, be free. Because apparently we're still fighting. With who? Nah. Why? Nah. Oil? Nah. Where? Oh, Iraq's. I mean, Middle Eastern men, they hate us. They hate Americans. They hate Americans. Just look what they did to New York in the Twin Towers. They hate Americans, okay? 9/11 was a inside job to justify the continued presence in Iraq. Why are we in Iraq? I'm not exactly sure. I don't think anyone is. I gotta spend some time reflecting on that one. But as far as technology is concerned regarding Iraq, I do know that we are arming them with weapons that could destroy a lot of shit and ignite possibly the oxygen in the atmosphere, creating another big boom bang, if you will. So hopefully we don't do that again. Anyway. Yes, technology. Let's build it bigger. Let's build it faster. And let's blow some shit up. That's the human collective for you. So yeah, anyway, tell me what you think, whatever. And if you find out who invented the internet, please let me know. I realize these are unpopular, well, unprecedented at times well, they're not even opinions, y'all. Observations. These are my observations, okay? Now, that being said, okay, there's a lot of power in being wrong. Being wrong is where we learn shit. Being wrong is where we access true power to change, okay? So I want you to take my observations, take my hypotheses, and poke holes in it. Okay, shoot them up. Shoot it up, baby. See if you can disprove it. Okay? Because that is how we figure out some true global solution for everybody involved here, which is all of us, no matter who you are, where you come from, and your pets. Take care.